All right, let's take a look at exercise 6. Again, we're going to be using the swing library this time and some new classes to load and to create our image objects and paint them on the screen. This is very similar. There are just some minor differences here. First of all, instead of image classes, we are now using the image icon class, but we're going to set up our array in the exact same way. Private image icon square bracket image equals new image icon square bracket 10. And essentially what we're saying here is give me an array of image icon objects that can hold 10 items. To simply load the images, to create those image objects, we simply call new image icon and provide the relative path to the image file. Since the image files are being stored in the same folder as our source code and our compiled class, I don't need to specify anything but the file name. In this case, you can see I have t1 through 10.gif listed in each one of the slots in my array. There's going to be another slight difference in the paint method. Previously we were calling draw image. In this case we're now going to call paint icon. We're going to call the image class objects paint icon. We're going to tell it where the canvas is. The canvas in this case is the applet, so we'll use the keyword this. We're going to give it the graphics object. That's going to be G. That comes from our argument, and then we tell it the starting point. Paint icon again comes from the image icon class, not from the graphics object. Just a little bit of difference. Not a whole lot has changed here. And again, the result is the same. If you alter animation.htm and supply the class name for your new one, the animation J applet, and you run it, you will see it does the exact same thing as the previous exercise. There's no real difference here. Again, just a different way to do the same thing. I personally don't have any preference. I find image icon to be easier to use, so that is what I use. But otherwise, there is no real difference. In the next couple of exercises, we are going to talk about playing sounds. How do we play sounds? How do we load? How do we load sounds and play them? It's very easy to do. It is very easy to do. You're going to need to download some files, and you'll find out about that when you get to exercise 7. So take a look at the next slide, which is going to have some discussion on the different ways to load and deal with sound, and you can go ahead and take a look at exercise 7 when you are finished.